Hello and welcome to module number 4. I want to congratulate you on doing the work and getting this far. In today's video, we're going to talk about something extremely powerful. I'm going to teach you how to target specific Facebook groups and specific Facebook pages. This is kind of like Facebook ads targeting on steroids. Before I start with this training, I want to say that in order for this to work for you, you need to complete the work from module number 1, module number 2, and module number 3. So you need to have your Facebook ads account ready. You need to have your copy, images ready, videos ready. You need to have the pixel installed. You need to have everything ready. And here, before I get into this video, I also want to say that in order for you to make this work, you need to have an ad account that has been spending money for at least a few weeks. So if you completely start from scratch, create a new ad account, and you want to implement this strategy, just wait a little bit, go and use the strategy from module number 3, and then you can come here and execute on this strategy after you stabilize your Facebook ad account by implementing the targeting strategy from the previous video. So without being said, let's get into the training. In this video, I'm gonna show you how you can get from beginner to superior results with one very simple tool. With this tool, you'll be able to reduce the cost, increase the conversion rate, and you can target only audience that will convert. With this tool, I'm gonna show you how you can target audiences that are sure to convert. And this number 1 and this tool will help you make your ads convert. So to be honest with you, if you cannot make your ads convert with this tool, pretty much you have some critical mistake in your campaign and you need to look the error somewhere else because it won't be in the targeting, right? So with this tool, you'll be able to place your ads in front of specific groups and target people who joined or like a specific Facebook page. That way you're 100% sure that your ads are seen by the right people. Now, earlier in this module, I showed you this triangle. This triangle is the one thing that you need to consider in mind when you have a Facebook ads campaign. And if your Facebook ads campaign fails, probably there is something you can do with those 3 things: your offer, your message, and your audience. In module number 3, we talked about how to create a superior Facebook ads message. What I mean by that, I showed you how to create ads that convert. So if you did the work from the previous module, I'm pretty sure that you'll be good to go here because 95% of the people who run Facebook ads don't know how to create ads that convert. The offer is something that I don't teach in this online course because this is considered product development and product marketing strategy. So this online course is tailored towards Facebook ads, but this is something that you need to keep in mind. For example, if people don't want to buy your offer, no matter how good your message and your audience is, it won't work. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to solve the audience problem. And with this tool I'm gonna share with you, you'll be 100% sure that you're targeting the right audience, so you can find the error either in the message, either in the offer. So with this tool, with certainty and conviction, I can say that if you cannot make your ads convert this way, I'm 100% sure that your mistake is either in your offer, either in your message. So let's get into the training for today. I'm gonna share this training this module with a story. So I'm not sure if you remember, but in 2020, Apple announced the iOS 14 update. And this iOS 14 update was crucial to Facebook because users had to grant permission for apps to track their activity across other apps or websites. So what this means is if you download the Facebook app on iPhone, you're gonna see a message that looks similar like this. So Apple will ask you to allow Facebook to track your activity across other companies' apps and websites. So as a user, you can say ask app not to track. That means if users click this, that means Facebook won't be able to track their data. Facebook won't be able to target those people in custom audiences, in lookalike audiences. It might be difficult for advertisers to track conversions for people who selected the app not to track. If the users select allow, it's pretty simple. Facebook will gather the data. So this iOS 14 update had a very negative impact on Facebook ads. There was a lot of decrease in effectiveness of targeted advertising. The retargeting campaigns didn't work that well, and you are not able to track conversions coming from iOS 14 users. And in my experience, people who use the iOS 14 or people who use Apple usually convert very, very well. So when this happened, there was a lot of chaos. I remember I had some ad accounts. The majority of my ad accounts were delivering extremely good results. But when this happened, my Facebook ads stopped performing. The cost per result started increasing. And at some point, Facebook ads didn't make any sense. That's why, due to this update, a lot of people started transitioning from Facebook ads to Google ads to TikTok ads. A lot of people even stopped advertising. And there was a lot of uncertainty around Facebook advertising, right? And it was just because the iOS 14 update. And if you remember, in 2020, in 2022 even, there were a lot of news and a lot of rumors talking about how Apple killed Facebook ads, and those news were all over the place. For example, this is an article from CNBC that says Facebook says Apple iOS privacy change will result in $10 billion revenue hit this year, and this is just for 1 year. So you can imagine the damage Apple had on Facebook. And as a result from that, Meta stock price dropped significantly, and advertising was not the way it used to be. So things were different. And I suffered myself from the iOS 14 update because I had a lot of clients back then, and many of my clients were getting amazing results, but at some point the results stopped. So the first thing I tried, I went to Google and YouTube ads. They worked, but they were not as effective as Facebook. Then I tried TikTok ads, but TikTok ads for my clients, they didn't work at all. And during this period of time, I kind of like lost a lot of clients because people were moving away from advertising. People were like, Facebook ads don't work, Google ads and YouTube ads are expensive, TikTok ads are just, our target audience is not there, because if you know TikTok, the audience there is slightly younger. So if you're selling to people who are above 40, it's very difficult to target those people. So I lost a lot of clients at this period, but I found a tool. It was like very randomly. I found this tool and I started using this tool. At first I was skeptical, but these are the results I'm getting using this tool. So the product I'm advertising is an online course around $200, and this is just the front end. So in these 10 campaigns I've selected, I've generated 477 website purchases, and the cost per purchase is $3.42. So this is extremely low. And not all the purchases are tracked here because I didn't integrated the conversion API. So this is just the pixel tracking, and this is just me targeting specific Facebook groups and specific pages. So here on this campaign, I spent $1,631, and I made just on the front end. Let me open my calculator here. So just on the front end, I was able to make 477 multiplied by 200. So almost I made 100 grand here with an ad spend of $1,631. So this is extremely good return on investment. And in this video, I'm gonna share how you can do exactly the same. And this is all achieved through a tool I found online, Lead-Enforce. So I'm just gonna add the link below this video, so you can click on the link, and if you use the link below, I'll get a little commission. So I partner with Lead-Enforce here, and I think the price might be better if you use my link for the first month. So go ahead and use the link below. So this is the tool, and I'm just gonna open it here. And with this tool, you'll be able to target specific groups and specific pages. So the thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go to Lead-Enforce, and the first step would be to create account. So click create account from the very top right corner and enter your details. You can choose between company and personal. So if you're using your company details, do your company. If you're using personal, just do your personal. Fill in your information: first name, last name, email address, phone number, company name, website, password, confirm password. Make sure you accept the terms and conditions. Make sure you do the I'm not a robot verification and sign up. Once you sign up, you'll get an email, and you need to go to your email and confirm your registration. So once your registration is confirmed, you're gonna go back to Lead-Enforce and click on login, and you're gonna use your email address and password just to log in. So after you log in, you're gonna see a screen that looks like this. So sometimes this is what happens. It says not secured. So if you're using Google Chrome, there is a glitch in Google Chrome. You need to click advanced, and you need to click proceed to app Lead-Enforce. And exactly, you're gonna see a screen that looks like this. If the screen looks in a different way, just make sure you click on the Lead-Enforce logo right here, and you'll be back to this screen. So after you access your Lead-Enforce dashboard, the thing that you need to do, the first thing would be to integrate your Facebook ad account. So I'm gonna click on integration, again advanced, proceed to Lead-Enforce. This error happened to me because I just used to have too many Chrome extensions, but if you see the same error where it says proceed, you just click it, it's fine. So the first thing you need to do is to add your Facebook ad account. So this is the ad account that you will use to create the audiences. So we're gonna send the audiences to this Facebook ad account. So here to integrate, click add Facebook ad accounts. the system will say Monster Data is requesting access. Here you need to click edit access, and here you're gonna see just two options, and you need to select the first option. I don't have it right now. It says give access to your ad accounts, and here you need to deselect everything. So just scroll a little bit down and everything needs to be deselected. So you only need to have the two selections ready. So after you select the only first few selections, I don't have it because I already did it, you're gonna close it and click continue. And once you continue, you'll be able to, you're gonna see a menu with all of your ad accounts, and you need to select the ad account that you want to use. In my case, this is my ad account. So my ad account is integrated, and here I'm just gonna create some audiences and I'm gonna send them to my ad account. In this case, this is the ad account I'm gonna use. So before I continue with Lead and Force, this is a paid tool. Usually I use the personal. I pay $99 per month. I think it's worth the money because you're gonna save a bunch on advertising. So if you're on a tight budget, there is a free trial, so you can test it for 7 days. And with the free trial, you can create 5 audience, and each audience can consist of 5 sources. A source is either Facebook page or Facebook group. So I'm gonna go into Lead and Force and I'm gonna show you how to create audiences. So what you need to do is click on the little drop down menu and go to sources. So here I already created 2 audiences, ClickFunnels audience and e-commerce audience, but I'm gonna show you how you can create those. So let's say that your customer avatar spends a lot of time on ClickFunnels. They go on ClickFunnels to read, so I'm gonna create a ClickFunnels audience. So I'm gonna name the source Facebook, ClickFunnels number 2, and I'm gonna click save. So once I click save, the next thing I need to do is add sources. So here I'm gonna tell the system that I wanna advertise to people who joined the ClickFunnels groups and pages. So I'm gonna go to Facebook and I'm just gonna grab the links. So I'm gonna go to the ClickFunnels group. I'm gonna grab the link. I'm gonna add the source again. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna search for ClickFunnels. So here I just took the ClickFunnels Facebook page and I'm just gonna look for some groups. So here I'm just gonna search for ClickFunnels groups and I'm gonna grab the ClickFunnels official group and the ClickFunnels Avenger affiliates. So let's say my customer avatar spends a lot of time there on those groups and pages, and I'm gonna add them. And here I'm just gonna paste it. So I'm gonna click add, and the system will turn those Facebook groups and Facebook pages into a custom audience, and then I'm gonna use that custom audience in Facebook and I'm gonna target all those people. This is extremely powerful targeting and I'm gonna show you how you can do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna close it. Here, once you add the sources, you need to analyze them first, and usually the process will take several hours. So go ahead, add your groups and pages here, click analyze. I think with the free version, you can add up to 5 sources. So you can add 5 Facebook groups and pages. So once the analysis process is over, you're gonna receive an email that looks like this. Your audience is ready. So I already did this. So I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So here is how the audience how it looks like. So I have the ClickFunnels Facebook group, the ClickFunnels Facebook group, the ClickFunnels page, and the ClickFunnels Avengers affiliate Facebook group. So here you can see how big is the audience. So 60% of the audience are in the United States, 13% are in India, 7% in Pakistan, 5% in the UK, and so on. But I can see that I can target 78% of the ClickFunnels page, which is almost 400,000 people. I can target 40% of the ClickFunnels official group, which is almost 300. And I can target the ClickFunnels Avenger group that has 34% coverage and the page is 92K people. So it's a decent audience. I'd say somewhere between 200 and 300,000 people, maybe around 200,000 people if I want to target just the United States, because my main customer avatar is from the USA. So in order for you to send this audience to Facebook, you just need to click share, and here create new audience, give your audience name. So this audience is Facebook ClickFunnels 1. You can give your audience a description, which is optional. You need to accept the terms, and here you need to select your ad account. And once you do that, you just click save. And once you click save, your audience will be ready for use. But I already did that. So if your audience is shared properly, here you're gonna see Facebook custom audience and it says done. So I did this 30 minutes ago, and I'm gonna share how the process looks like. So I created another audience, and let's say in my business I target people who are into e-commerce and dropshipping and WooCommerce, and they're into like selling physical products. I'm gonna advertise to them. So I already added my audiences. I already analyzed the audiences, and I can see that some of my groups have just like very small coverage, but the WooCommerce Facebook page and the Shopify e-commerce public group have a decent coverage. So pretty much 25% of the audience is in the United States. So it's like much smaller audience. Here, in order for me to have a decent audience, I need to target at least 10,000 people. So make sure your audiences are around at least that size, at least 10,000 people. And so what I need to do is click share. So I'm gonna name my audience Ecom 1. I'm gonna select my ad account. I'm gonna accept the terms, and I'm gonna click save. And the system will send this audience into my Facebook audience manager. So those are my pages. You need to wait for the pages to upload. It usually takes a few hours. And now we're gonna go into Facebook and we're gonna target those audiences. I suggest you target at least 3 audiences using 4 ads, the way we did in the previous video. So I'm just gonna go to my Facebook business. I'm gonna go to business.facebook.com. I'm gonna click on help, go to business manager. Here, once you go, make sure your business is selected, your business name is selected. Then what you need to do is go to audiences. And once the audiences load, you can see that your audiences are uploaded. And now you can use these audiences and run ads to them. So I have the ClickFunnels group and I have the e-commerce people here. So what I'm gonna do is just click on campaigns, and exactly the same thing I did in my warm campaign, I'm gonna do it for these custom audiences. So here I'm gonna do create. I'm gonna create a campaign for leads because this is my main objective. Here I'm gonna name my campaign the audience I'm targeting. In my would be ClickFunnels 1. Here special category not selected, A/B test, advantage, I just keep those off. I'm gonna click next. Here I'm gonna target just the ClickFunnels group. I'm gonna select my pixel and the marketing pixel. The conversion event will be submit application because I'm optimizing my ads to submit application. Here, the only thing I'm gonna change the location. I'm gonna just target United States. So I'm gonna click it here. And custom audiences, I said I wanna target the Facebook ClickFunnels group I imported from Lead&Force. That way, my ads will be seen only to people who are in those Facebook groups and pages. And pretty much I'm gonna do everything here the same way I did it in my previous tutorial. So placements, I'm just gonna change to manual, and I'm gonna target just the stories and the feeds. I'm gonna turn those off. And here I'm just gonna click next, and I'm gonna create my ads. So you can use the ads from the previous module. So I'm just gonna choose an image. I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna click next. Here, I'm gonna turn off the enhanced optimization from everywhere. I'm gonna click done. So here, I just need to add primary text, but I won't waste time for me to do it. So I'm just gonna enter something very, very quick. So, but you get the idea. Use the copy you did in the previous module and make sure you add 4 ads here. So check out my new website. And here this is just an example. The call to action would be learn more. And my website would be nikovelikov.com. And this is just an example. So, and I'm gonna click publish. And here, I'm just gonna add 4 different ad variations. The way I did it in my previous video. So if you remember what I can do, I can open my warm campaign. I can select all my ads. Once I build my campaign, I can click duplicate. I can select existing campaigns. And here, I'm just gonna copy these ads into my newly created campaign. And I'm gonna click duplicate. I'm gonna click publish. And this is just a faster way for me to work with the Facebook ads manager. So I'm just gonna wait. Now I'm gonna go to my ClickFunnels campaign. ClickFunnels, I'm targeting people who visited ClickFunnels. I'm gonna click refresh, and I'll be able to see all the ads I built earlier. And this ad set is targeting people who visited the ClickFunnels group and the ClickFunnels page. If I want to target different audiences, I'm just going to click on duplicate. And here, if I want to target the e-commerce people, I'm just going to do e-com. And from the ClickFunnels, I'm going to remove the customer list from ClickFunnels, Facebook ClickFunnels to the e-com. Here, I want to make sure that the location is United States. Here it says that my audience is below 1,000 people, but this is just this, but this audience is still populating. So I'm gonna click publish. I'm gonna do edit anyway and continue anyway. And here I recommend you go for 3 to 5 audiences of people who are highly interested in your business. So you should know that. You should know where your customer avatar spends most time. How much money should you spend? If your audience is, let's say, 10,000 people, you're gonna go through the audience very quickly because it's a small audience. So I suggest spending 5 to 50 per day. If the audience is small, start from 5. If it's bigger, you can go 50. But I think 20 per day for this type of test is quite good. So I suggest go for $20 per day, run the ads for 5 days. If you don't see any results, probably you're not targeting the right Facebook groups and the right Facebook pages, or you have some issues with your ad copy or your offer is not good enough. So you can create as many audiences as you want. I usually create 3. I showed you how to create the audiences and import them into the ads manager. So I'm gonna turn off this campaign because it's just a placeholder ad account. But pretty much this is how you target specific groups and specific pages. You can create unlimited, I mean not unlimited, but more Facebook audiences if you choose a lead enforce plan that supports them. I use the $99 lead enforce plan and it works very, very well. So with this type of targeting, you'll be able to significantly drop the cost per conversion and just increase the relevancy of your ads. So extremely, extremely powerful. Please test it if you have an ad account that has already history. So make sure you run your ad account for at least a few weeks before you go into this strategy, because it's more advanced and Facebook won't like it if you start importing audiences from third-party tools. So a lot of people might have the question if this is legal. It works for me. I've been doing it for like over a year so far, and I've been getting amazing results. So I highly recommend you do this if you're launching new products, if you're launching new services. That way you test if your ads work for a very, very low price. And yeah, this was the video for today. Today we covered Facebook ads targeting on steroids. Now you know how to target specific groups and specific pages. Extremely advanced stuff. And by the way, if you need some help with any of the things I teach, you can hit me up on IG. If you go to my nikovelikov.com, if you click on contact, you can DM me on Instagram. So just message me. Message me if you have any issues with my online course, if you're experiencing any difficulties, and I'll be eager to help you out. If needed, we can jump on a call, we can screen share, and I'm gonna give you all the assistance needed. Another thing, if you have some issues with lead and force, for example, integrating your ad account or audiences not working, not creating, you can click on tickets and you can open new ticket. And guys from Leading Force are usually pretty good, so they will be able to help you out with this. So this was the training for today. I'm gonna see you in the next module number 5, where we're gonna talk about Facebook ads reporting, Facebook ads scaling, and we're gonna talk about how you can ensure that your ads are always profitable and you're not wasting money. Thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next module.